Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 15 of Hearts of Iron 4 as the German Reich. And we lost our navy a few episodes ago. I'm trying to rebuild that up because what I'd really like to do is be able to get a naval landing done and try and get in here and attack the United Kingdom. I'm not too sure how many units they have up there because they do keep sending units down here to be a pain in the backside, which they're doing quite well. I'll give them that. We are still doing a very, very good job of pushing them out of Africa. So that is definitely something that we will continue to do. So we'll allow that to carry on. But of course, if they're distracted down here, that might make it a little bit easier to get some units in over there. I have an army sitting in Calais, which is waiting to try and get over here. And I think we'll do a naval invasion. We want to leave from here. And we want to try and land here. I would always advise not attempting to land in a port because those are more likely to be defended. You're much better off trying to land next to a port and then moving into it. But you do want to try and take the port as quickly as possible because the quicker you can take that port, the quicker you can actually get some supplies. Now, I am waiting until I've got a few ships of some description just so that I can get a navy over here and keep these guys safe, because they're not going to just float over there across the channel unhindered. So we do need to be able to deal with that. Let's get you over there and clear you up. We still need to keep our eye on Africa and just sort of micromanage it a little bit, because we know that the AI doesn't do a particularly great job when it comes to that. I'm not too sure where all of the tanks have got, because most of them have moved off of the line for some reason. There's only 7 divisions on that line. Got an ace pilot, fantastic. Getting a bit more air superiority is going to help. You guys, yep, you probably should be in there. You guys, not too sure why you're all on the coast, so you should probably come down and sort of get involved. Don't be shy, guys. We need to get this done. Modified government, fantastic. So we can now get the guy who gives us the extra experience and the mobile doctrine. So let's go ahead and do that. So could we, if we wanted to, go and create a new division? Create empty. So this is going to be medium tanks. And we want armoured battalions, medium tank, medium tank, medium tank. What's our combat width of 6? And we will want, I'm going to put for the time being, we can't do it yet anyway. I will want to put motorised, well, mechanised actually. One thing we could put in is we will want, great timing. We will want maintenance company. We will also want recon company. And we'll save it for now because we're out of experience. We'll go and sort the research out. Let's go and work on better bombers. Not that we're really using them all that much, but we should do that anyway. What about air doctrine? We haven't worked on that for a while. So let's go and work on some of our doctrines. Fine, that should all work out quite nicely. So we'll just allow these tanks to continue to sort of move in. So you're not really doing anything, so we could move you across here and sort of cut those guys off. That'd be quite interesting. In fact, we could come down there and cut that off directly, but you guys, yep, you definitely want to move into there and then into here and then into here. None of you should be hanging back. You should all be able to go and get involved in this combat. You guys need to move down into there. Sometimes it feels like the game's paused when it isn't. It doesn't always behave the way you would expect it to. But yeah, if we can get France and Great Britain out of Africa, that would be fantastic. So let's keep working on our naval doctrine. Because we really do want to try and make the most of our... we really do want to try and make the most of getting our units across if we can. Tactical air effort or strategic air effort? Battlefield support, battlefield support. Let me just carry on going for the strategic. There's not really an awful lot left here to get, to be honest. We've already sort of dealt with most of it. You guys are now cut off, so we'll use that as a reason to get rid of you. You're about to get cut off as well. So they're probably moving slow because they've got low supply down here. The infrastructure isn't very good, but once we've got rid of them, that will be fine. Oh, I'm paused, that's why. I hadn't realised that I'd paused again. I just do it automatically. So used to playing EU4 and just mashing the spacebar whenever something happens that I sort of often forget that I've done it on here. So you guys are now surrounded, so we're going to go and take you out. Meanwhile, we are still moving in up here. We'll just keep pushing forwards. We'll get some tanks down here and we'll take out Sierra Leone there. It's actually some, is that African units? It says United Kingdom, but the fall of Hong Kong. Well, Japan are getting stuff done. So how long is it going to take you guys to get down there? You're very, very slow. Most of it's due to the attrition, but we do need to move in down there. And so we've got a lot of units here that are just kind of sitting around not getting an awful lot done. We were short of something there for a moment, but that soon disappeared, so let's not worry about that. Let's not put too much thought into it. Now, how is our Navy doing? We've only got 18 ships, which is not a lot. Especially as we know that France have still got a bit of a fleet down here as well. Hopefully we've now got some military police divisions going on, and we actually have, which is good. We've also got some normal infantry divisions, which may have to go into a sort of a separate army for the time being. You guys can just sort of garrison an area. I'm not really bothered where. We'll just sort of stick you in the middle for now. You guys, though, you are my military police, so we now need to start using you. We've got a lot of places that have got a resistance to occupation, to be honest. So let's not have you in a division anymore. So we're going to start moving these units out one at a time. So the first place we've got problems with is down here. So we see, why does it always do that? So all I want to do is just take a unit out of there and not have it snap to. Okay, so you're going to move to there. Unassigned commander of the army. Okay, fine. Then we need to find the next one, which is this province here. So again, we're going to click on you. And you're going to move into there. We're going to unassign you from the army. That one's been dealt with. That one's been dealt with. This one over here. So we're going to click on you. Was it that one? I think it was that one. I'm going to double check now because I can't remember. 1, 2, 3. It's the foresty one. Yep, that's where we're going. So we're going to unassign you. And then there'll be another one. Let me just pause up. This will make it a little bit easier. We can't possibly defend against them all, but we're going to try and do some of them. So you can go over there and leave the division, and there should be one more. Well, we can afford to do one more, and we've got one down here. So you are going to sit in there. That's all we've got for now. We will get more as time goes on. 3 dockyards, which is actually technically true. So let's go ahead and work on some more of those. It says we've got 3 factories. That is not true. Research slot is available. Let's go and work on ace generation or air superiority efficiency. I think that's the one we want. So we'll work on that. I've got another research slot available. Did we work on better weapons yet? No, we can't do that yet. We're working on marines as we speak. Let's go and work on the better military police. All good stuff. So what we need to try and do now is just get this sort of navy built up so that we've got a chance of getting across here. It's going to be very, very tricky. Looks like someone is trying to attack there, but not doing a very good job of it, so that's fine. It's been a while since they've landed any troops over here. Japan are actually helping. Maybe we've got some naval superiority coming in from Japan. That could be quite useful. We've kind of carved a hole here and sort of split Great Britain up into two. Let's go and move a unit in there and see what we can do. And what I'd like to do is get a front line going along here. And we're just going to tell you to go and get involved with that. But I do want you to move in there and try and take that out manually. It might work. It also might not. There's a very real possibility. But we'll see how that goes. And it'd be really, really nice if we could try a naval landing over here. That's a lot of... Well, that's units landing. They've probably got their navy there, but let's go and take our navy. You definitely need to have a commander. And let's go and put you in convoy escort and put you in the channel. And then you guys, you should be able to... No, it's you guys. You guys should be able to exclude... We lack sufficient intel. Oh, they're still not quite prepared yet. Marines have now finished, so we can go and work on Marines too. Not that we've actually used any Marines, but... So what have we got there? Naval battle. They actually lost a ship. That's not too bad. We did lose a carrier there. Didn't realise we had any carriers left. Yeah, we're losing quite a few ships here and there. It is going to take several days to prepare that that crossing, though. We can't just do it straight away. We still have a week left before we can move over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my navy as soon as I can find it, because I've lost it. Where is my navy? That's my aircraft. My navy. You guys move back over here for now. And what I want is all of my new ships to actually go to that navy, which should be at the top. Same with you. And we'll wait until... Because those guys aren't ready to do the invasion yet, so I'm not going to have all of my ships out there constantly getting destroyed while we wait for that. It's pointless. Because we're already losing submarines, so... We'll get them to safety. We'll wait another week. And then we'll be able to push forwards. How are things going on down here in Africa? Another naval battle. See, again, we've lost some more ships. Thought I told those guys to get out of there. Fairly certain that is what I told them. Yeah, they are trying to escape. So, unfortunately, I did lose a fair few ships in doing that. But I'm not too bothered about the Navy surviving as long as we can get our troops across. That's my main concern at the moment. Let's keep going down the doctrine tree, as it's quite quick at the moment. Might help some of our ships actually escort those guys across. So how are things going down here? We want to try and take this... You are trying to take that. You're just trying to take it very, very slowly. Which is a little bit weird. The division assignments on these are a little bit strange. It's mainly because the border is so weird at the moment. So I guess what I could just do is use some of these units and just try and push in manually. Just sort of try and surround some of them out if we can. Formation fighting is done, so we can get another air doctrine. So let's just keep going down there. Take a bit longer on those because we haven't got any bonuses to them. We did manage to take that one, which is nice. So let's go ahead and start pushing in over here. Fantastic. We'll soon have Italy conquered. Not Italy, we'll soon have Africa conquered, so that's not too much of a problem at all. What are we down to in terms of ships? Looks like we're just down to 15 now, which is a little bit unfortunate. We've got 15 destroyers now. Have we lost all of our submarines, really? Did we honestly lose every single submarine that we had? Wow. Well, that's quite insightful. So our submarines are not doing all that much good for us, really, are they? When can you guys move in? So you actually have to be in that sea zone with a fleet in order to be able to make the crossing. So, I don't know why it says division is still preparing. Performing naval invasions requires naval supremacy along areas in its path. This is gained by air superiority and ships on missions. So we could send some aircraft into the channel. That's not a bad idea at all. We've got no national focus set now. Most of the other ones we cannot take or do not need to take. I don't know why we take alliance with Spain when we already are allied with Spain. Research bonus if not ahead of time. Well, it'll give us the advanced landing craft, so we can work on that. So yeah, what about if we were to try and do some air missions over here? What have we got here? We've got some of our fighters. So what about if we told our fighters to give us air superiority in the channel? So you don't necessarily need ships. Might be able to shoot some of them down. Okay, Navy. We've got to do it. We've got to try and get across. We want to put you on convoy escort, put you in the channel. So as soon as we can try and get across there, hopefully they're no longer still preparing. Once our Navy gets in the channel... Okay, we're going to try it. It's going to take us some time to get across there. We may lose some ships in the meantime. But the other good thing is, once you've actually got a port open, then you don't have to worry about naval landings. Because once you have a port, you can just move units from one port to another. And that's absolutely fine. We did just lose a lot of convoys. We are losing a lot of ships. But we might be able to get through. Those are convoys? Oh, we've got no commander here. These could be... Yeah, these are our convoys. Our convoys are all getting engaged here. So we're actually going to lose that... I'm actually going to lose that army, unfortunately. Yeah, we have. We've lost them completely. So we definitely don't have enough naval superiority to deal with... Let's get you guys back home. Yep, you're going back home. We just don't have the naval superiority to deal with them. We just cannot get across. So we might have to try and paradrop them in. We've also lost a fair few of our convoys as well, so I think we need to sort that out. So that was unfortunate. Yeah, naval combat things all over the place. So let us go and work on production. And we want more build ships, and we want convoys, and probably a few less on destroyers, and put them in on convoys where we can. So yeah, submarines haven't worked out all that well for us, to be honest. Dockyards, that's it, it's the full amount there. What are we short of now? We are short on oil, aren't we always? Can get some more from the Soviets. That is good. Surplus of chromium, so we don't need to import quite so much of that anymore. In fact, we don't need to import any at all. Aluminium, we've got quite a surplus there. We probably don't need to import any of that. Everything else we do still need to import. That's given us a few more factories, which is nice. But yes, I think what we're definitely going to have to do is try and power drop in. Also, we need to create some more infantry now. Or we just use a new army. This one has a few tanks. Well, our new army's all going to have to be paratroopers, isn't it, really? But this is no longer going to be the training front. This is going to be the British front. don't worry about what happened to the last British front, guys. It's fine. Let's change you and make you the green colour again, just the same. We will go ahead and put you in this theatre. Oh. Just so we can keep our eye on you. Can we actually adjust the position in the theatre? No, we can't. That's a bit annoying. And then what we'll probably do with those guys is we'll try and get some paratroopers across. Use the paratroopers to grab a port. And then we'll try and ship the rest of them over. But we're definitely going to have to wait a little while on that. We're ahead on everything. Light tanks were still 3,000 in the hole. Fighters, tactical bombers, and of course we are working on motorized. We want to keep some motorized going because motorized is still used for the support divisions, so we will keep motorized on the go. But we also want to work on mechanized, and we want to move you up the list slightly. So we will probably want to put you there. Can do a few more. Get some more tanks in there. Now we're missing out on planes now slightly. So maybe not quite so many on tanks. Close air support we don't need all that many of. Tactical bombers we're not really using. Still working on some factories. Hopefully we can maintain a bit of air superiority. We could probably get a bit of anti-air as well. Let's just go ahead and sort our research out. We'll continue to work through our doctrine here. We are now short of steel, which we can get from the Soviet Union. We don't need anything else. Got the wrong thing clicked. I don't think we are doing too bad. Things are a little bit messy down here in Africa. There's definitely a bit of border gore going on, but we'll sort that out in the next episode. I'm going to end things here, though, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Hearts of Iron 4. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.